check. Hello. All right. I think we're live. Let's get everything tuned in here. Check. 1, 2, 3. Hello. All right. My name's Greg Irwin. This is the Hand Command Center. Let's start off with some real high fives. I think that's the first time I ever did any real high fives in here. So let's see here. I want to show you guys some cool finger fitness. Show you some really interesting things you can do with your hands as far as exercising with spheres, how it develops into a flow art. At least that's how I feel it does. And ideas on how to keep your hands in good shape. It's not just about having super hands, great dexterity. Musicians and magicians and certain people really need that, but a lot of people just need your general hand fitness, your hand strength, your grip strength. These make everyday activities easier to perform, especially children developing fine motor skills. There are a lot of different things you can do. They're easy. So let me just show you, as I kind of discuss with you, some finger fitness. So just fold your fingers back and forth. I think of it as an athlete. An athlete needs strength. It needs to be limber. It needs coordination. It's the same thing you need for your hands, really. A guitarist, for example, you need that strength, that limberness. And playing the guitar obviously will help you develop that, but why not directly address the physical needs, isolating it, like when you do push-ups or sit-ups, you're really working on those muscles, and that helps you play football, baseball, basketball, and this is basic foundation, fundamental, I should say, coordination exercises. So let me just show you the first one that I like to go over, folding your fingers. Okay, you got it? Can you try it? Now I want you to fold just one finger at a time. Just go real slow when you get started. See how that works? Go to the next one. And this is the Hand Command Center, by the way. Hands from all around the world. And you just keep going down like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check it out, everybody. Got green gloves like that. It looks kind of cool right there, doesn't it? First time I ever checked these green gloves out. Give everybody a high five for coming in here. You don't see high fives like that usually, do you, any place? My name's Greg Irwin. When I started doing finger exercises back in the 70s, honestly, when I was in college, to help me play musical instruments better. I have a degree in music education from Miami University of Ohio. And we had to pass a piano exam. Does anybody play the piano, keyboards? Any guitarists here? It's so important, your finger independence. Can you do this? Can you do this? Just bend your one finger at a time. See that? Try that. If you can do that, can you do that? This is really good. Do all your fingers, and just go real slow when you start doing this, okay? You got it? That's the first one. And then the other one, just simply trying to bend them, the different pairs. That works. This is the Hand Command Center, by the way, everybody. 1, 2. Now check this out, the inside and the outside fingers. Can you do that? Who can do that? Now check that out. Every other finger like this. Make sure you get your little finger up on this one, So this is how I started trying to isolate the moves, singles, doubles, and then you can do triples. And so here, if you, by the way, check out the Great Wall of Hands. That's what I call it. It's about 1,000 hands on the wall. And this works. Watch the singles. That's going pretty fast. I just kind of wanted to show it to you kind of quick. What's happening with you guys tonight? My name's Gregor, when I call myself Mr. Finger Fitness. Let me show you. Check out the Great Wall of Hands. Tony, can you bring the lights up just a little bit over there? All right, thank you, Tony. Check out the Great Wall. Isn't this pretty cool? Check out the Great Wall of Hands. There's a lot of hands, everybody. A lot of hands over here. I've been collecting hands, I guess. Well, people started giving me the hands. Lots of hands. People started giving me hands. Lots of hands. Tony, can you bring the lights down just a bit there? Thank you very much. Yeah, back in 1988. I don't think this book's going to look right. Is it backwards? I knew it would be. This is when I came out my first book and video. I got to figure out how to flip that thing around. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm kind of new at some of this YouTube lives. I'm sorry. I'm working on it, though. So, that's what we were doing before. Let's get back to the fold just a little bit. Any questions out there? So far, are you with this? I'm not going too fast for anybody. Fold one at a time. Come on, you guys. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the green side. Kind of like these colors. Almost every time I come on and do a live, I always got these different colored gloves. And tonight, I don't know why they match my green ones up here pretty good. I'll do some high green 5s there. Hey, first time I think I've ever done that before. Let's start off with a little bit of a, check this move out. This is a good, it's a little bit of a tricky move, you might say, because it is tricky. Just close your hand like this. Now I want you to open just with your first finger like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that works. Now I want you to follow around. Come on, you guys can do this. They said the people on YouTube are pretty cool at this stuff. If you guys want to share this, isn't this sharing something that's kind of good to do? If you guys, I'm serious. This is this is called Finger Fitness. I started this 1988 is when I came out with my first book and video, and I've got like five videos. I want to show you guys some spiritual stuff. That's kind of what I say, spiritual, because it's actually I'm using some spheres. Check this out. Did you ever see these before? Does anybody have any of these? Just take it, the way you work with the metal balls, get some marbles, whatever, they are so helpful, I feel. Rolling around in both directions. Check this out. One way and the other way. And then separate. You ever seen this before? Such a great exercise to help limber up your hands, develops coordination. See how that works? Now, when you develop hand fitness, whatever you do with one hand, you need to work with the other hand. And so the same thing with the spheres. So let's see. Check this out. My name is Greg Irwin. This is the Hand Command Center. If you just got here, this is the Great Wall of Hands. There's about close to 1,000 hands on the wall. They really are. Ready? One direction and the other one. And then separate. See how that works? And if you work on this a lot, it becomes like a flow art. Like this. Maybe give you guys a little better angle here. Let's see if I can do this better here. It's not easy. Think of both the ways at the same time. Then up and around like a circle. See that? Figure 8. Off the side. Whoa, 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 whoa. It also, it develops your flow reaction. When you start to drop something, or you're skidding on ice, and what are you gonna do? That moment when you're not sure, you're gonna go for it. You're just gonna let it go, and that's how working with the spheres. It's you just have to always be careful. You think you got it, and then something doesn't work right, then you drop it, no matter how good you are. So I have to keep thinking about this stuff, even though I'm talking to you guys. It's not that easy, It's not. So that's what it is about with the spheres. It's now let me show you back to some finger fitness. A couple exercises can really help limber up your hands. See this? I want you to push your fingers back and forth like this. Okay, this really helps limber up your fingers if you're a musician, and then you just try to do it one finger at a time. Middle finger, then your ring finger. This is really good for limbering up in that finger independence. Little finger is not that easy to do. And then if you lead with one foot down. Does that make sense? Does that feel good? You got it? Yeah. And you are looking at the Hand Command Center. The Hand Command Center. I want to show you guys a couple other. Can you guys see this? If you can see this, if you can hear me okay, can somebody just say, I got it, or yes? See that? How that works? Can you do the splits? So I'm not sure if this is getting through or not. Some of these. Here we go. Let's go like this. Can you spread your fingers apart like this? Now just one finger. The inside. See how now they're opposite to each other? These are the same, now they're opposite. And this is something I call the cross thews. And this is getting it becomes more advanced. See how this works? One, two, three, four, so there's a little finger fitness demonstration, explanation of the situation that needs no further explanation. I guess so. So I just I've been on here for a while. I'm going to try to keep doing these lives. If you want to, if you have any questions, if you want to follow, that's always kind of a good thing to do. So if nothing else, I want to wish everybody a good night. And you're looking at the Great Wall of Hands. You guys have a great night. I'll see you around soon.